Have you been gray rocked? Or has anyone gray rocked you? Or are you even familiar with the term gray rocking? And I'm sure that at some point you may have used this strategy, not knowing what that was. But I'm going to explain to you what gray rocking is in this video. My name is Fawzia Shah. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is going to be on gray rocking. It's a strategy that is used in situations that are very challenging and very manipulative and toxic, such as being with a narcissist. The reason I'm doing this video today is because many of my clients, when I'm talking to them about gray rocking, have never heard of this. So I thought, it's good to go ahead and do a video on this particular topic because it's one of the very helpful strategies to use when you are having to deal with a narcissist and how to actually get rid of them, because they will leave you alone once they don't get any response out of you. Show the emotional detachment. In other words, don't talk about topics that are emotional, or don't engage in a discussion with the narcissist about what you like, what you don't like, how you feel about a certain topic or a certain political topic, or just no emotional expression whatsoever. So that would be the first strategy. And the next one is the minimal communication. In other words, to the point. Yes, no, I don't know, haven't thought about it. Okay, maybe. You may want to jot these down because you may have to go through these and memorize them and use them when you're around a narcissist, or you feel like you're being manipulated, or the person is very challenging and very toxic. So you go into this mode of minimizing your communication with them. Also, don't get involved in any emotional hooks. A lot of times the narcissist is going to try to hook you or try to bring up topics that may invoke some kind of emotion. I would stay clear of that. I would change the topic. Or I would just excuse yourself and say, oh my gosh, I just saw it. I got to run. I got to go. But I've got something that is in the kitchen, in the stove, that I've got to take a look at that. So whatever excuse you can use that would work for you, just go ahead and get out of there. Okay. Next is being bland and uninteresting. Like a gray rock that actually has it's just there. I mean, it's dull, it's unremarkable. And so you want to be the gray rock, one who's unremarkable and very dull. There's no excitement to you. There is no hooking you into some way so they can actually manipulate you. And that's the goal, is to not be manipulated, not get engaged in a toxic relationship, bland and uninteresting. The next is avoiding conflict. So if they bring up a topic that surely they would think that they can get a reaction out of you, I would suggest they change the topic. Such as, I need to run to the grocery store. I would just change the topic. As soon as they find out that there is something you like, they may say something to make it sound like that is not a very good place, or that's not a very good person, or that was not a very good situation. To hook you, what you're supposed to do is to just change the topic and not react to anything that they had just said. Maintaining boundaries, setting and maintaining boundaries. Very very early on, you need to set these boundaries, because if you don't, they are going to pull you into conflicts. Like, for example, they might want to get you into arguments, or they may want to debate a topic. I would not engage. And again, I would redirect a more neutral topic. And then focus on your own life. Shift the focus of conversation away from yourself, and do this thing in a very calm way and onto topics that are less emotionally charged. Discuss neutral subjects or redirect the conversation to other person's interests. Like asking questions. So tell me, what do you do? Tell me, what do you like to do? And when was the last time you had a vacation? And where did you go? So turn it around and start asking them the questions, so they don't have the time to try to hook you into this some kind of a conflict or some kind of a manipulation. Be consistent in your approach. In the long term, gray rocking method works best when it is consistently used. If they see a hint of, well, that's how you were then, but now you're being more emotional and you're showing your likes and dislikes, and that's when they start to manipulate, and the relationship can become very toxic. So my recommendation here is to be very consistent with gray rocking. Self-care, of course, always about self-care, is important, because you don't want to lose yourself in any relationship. And narcissists have a skill that they will pull you into a relationship, and before you know it, they are manipulating, they're gaslighting, they're trauma bonding, they're being contemptuous, they are being very confrontational, they are trying to get you into arguments. And so when you start to use gray rocking, it may come across to them as, oh, I'm getting the silent treatment. Oh, you're trying to punish me. So it's better to start gray rocking from the very beginning with anyone, really, but more so with narcissists, because generally we don't see people who are being manipulative and challenging or toxic, but you will know when someone is being manipulative. It's just the kind of questions they will ask, or just the topics that they will bring up to solicit some kind of a reaction out of you. And there is the hook. As soon as they see what excites you, what makes you angry, what is your beliefs, what are your dislikes, they're going to weaponize every one of those things. May not happen the first month, may not happen the first week, but it will happen. I hope you've liked this video, and I hope it was helpful. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again. I am wishing you the best.